Hey everyone, I'm Ben Gluckman. I'm Sports Information Director here at Rosemont College. I have the pleasure of speaking this morning with Brian Zusi, who is the head coach of the men's lacrosse program and actually has always been the head coach of the men's lacrosse program since its inception. Good morning, Coach. How are you doing today?
Morning.
Okay. Looking at your record for the last couple of years, I see that you've moved up in wins. Over the last 2 years, you've combined for 7 wins. Is this the year that you think the Ravens are going to step up and compete for a 500 season and maybe a spot in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think so. I think we can actually even do better than 500 this year. That's really been the long-term plan all along. We brought in a pretty significant freshman class this year to bolster even the juniors and seniors that were returning. And all accounts by how we looked in the fall and then how we're looking so far this early spring, I think it's definitely a possibility and goal to go even beyond that.
Great. Talking about the new players and the players that are already on your roster, let's talk a little bit about those. Who do you think your key returning players are this season?
Well, it's obviously senior class. You want to lean on them. They've been here 4 years. They've got a lot of significant playing time over the last 4 years. Steve Licata, even as a junior, was our all-time leading scorer. He's over 100 points for his career so far. He came out of Baltimore Lutheran down in Baltimore. He scored something over like 200 goals in his high school career. So we're definitely going to lean on him. You know, he's coming off a second-team All-CSAC bid from last year, so he's looking to build on that. Luke Schlecker is going to anchor our defense. He's another 4-year guy. He's gotten a lot of time in. And Ralph Abiza, who's been an absolute key for us on attack.
Very athletic.
Very athletic, yeah. There's a little bit of an injury right now, but we hope to have him come early season. But those are our key returning players. As far as the new guys, we got a pretty big freshman class that came in. You know, a couple guys went down with injuries and stuff, but Ben Kozlak out of upstate New York, big, huge midfielder that's going to be, you know, kind of a Steve Licata light. He's a big guy that's going to be hard to defend against. Remy Walker out of Calvert, Maryland, real speed demon, can go both ways. We're going to rely on him a lot. Nick Janjula out of Marple, Newtown, he'll back up Zach for us, the face-off X, to start the season, but he's been challenged with Zach a lot. Zach came off a great season. He was another CSAC.
Right, he had a tremendous season on the face-offs last year.
Yeah, tremendous. I mean, he really came out of nowhere, and that's a lot to do with, you know, the coaching he's received, you know, and that's not even just me. We've sent him off to some of the face-off academy, and Greg Early and his boys have really done a great job with him, just kind of tutoring him and Nick both. You know, I think he was over 60% last year. In fact, I think he had a stretch where he went almost 2 games without losing one. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, I think Alvernia, he was about 100%. The only ones he lost were his own violations. So,
right.
We hope to build on that too as well. He's only a junior, so we get him back for another year too.
I was looking at your schedule this morning, and I noticed that of your 16 games, 10 of them are going to be at the Ravens Athletic Complex.
I'm not complaining about that.
Yeah, I just wanted to know what you thought about the schedule this year. Is not only the home and away games, but who do you think your biggest challenges are this year on the schedule?
I mean, being home is always better. I think any coach would agree that, you know, not having to get out on the bus and travel is always easier. I think we have a little bit of an advantage. We have the gray carpet, as we call it. We have the only all-gray turf facility in North America. Some would say the world. We think there's one more, but we haven't been able to find it yet.
I think there's another one that they've told me that's in North America. But anyway, we were the first.
Yeah, we were the first. So,
there you go.
You know, it's definitely a little bit of an advantage. It does take some getting used to. You know, everybody comments on it. It's new and different and it's exciting. But once you get used to it, we definitely like it. So always being at home is great. You know, we like the experience of being on the road, but we like the experience of being at home in front of our own fans a lot more.
That's understandable. Anything else you'd like to add for your Ravens men's lacrosse fans out there?
Come out and see us play. I mean, your support is always key to us. The guys always get fired up with all the people that are on the sideline. You know, it's a very homey and atmosphere that the fans get to be right on top of us on the field. So, you know, I know our guys respond to it, and I know other teams have commented on how difficult it can be to play here when our fans come out and really support us. And we have a lot of night games this year, a lot of midweek night games. Like you said, we got 10 home games, so there's plenty of opportunities to see us play. But we love that atmosphere right from the beginning. February 21st is our first game.
Right, that first game against Hood College at 1 o'clock here at the Ravens Athletic Complex will kick off your season and your first home game and your first game of the season. Okay, Coach, if you don't have anything else to add right now, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for taking time out to speak to us. Once again, I'm Ben Gluckman, and I've been speaking with Brian Zusi, head coach of the men's lacrosse program here at Rosemont College. Thanks.
No problem.